Episode 8 of Assassin's Creed Origins. Hope you guys are hyped. Um, this is, of course, the 8th Assassin's Creed Origins video, so if you guys haven't seen the other Assassin's Creed Origins videos, definitely make sure to check out our Assassin's Creed Origins playlist to get caught up with the story. If I had to recap you on the story so far, you're playing as an assassin named Bayek. Technically, you're not an assassin, you're a Magi. Magi are these guys who are like the protectors of the Pharaoh, of Egypt, and of the gods. It seems like it's a title that's passed down from generation to generation, but it sounds like you're one of the last Magi, and the way that people respond to you seems to be like, I know what your role is, but I don't really think you have a place here anymore, kind of thing. You have a son. Your son wanted to grow up to become a Magi like you. Because you're a Magi, you're privy to a lot of like secret information. There's this cult that's trying to learn more about these magical artifacts, and they're like, I guess the Magi would probably know the secrets to how to use this magical artifact, so we're going to kidnap him and his son, and we're going to make him essentially tell us how the magical artifact works. So you get kidnapped and your son gets kidnapped, and they interrogate you about the magical artifact, but you don't know anything about it. You try to escape. The cultists trick you into killing your own son, and then they leave you for dead, but you don't actually die. So because you're not actually dead, you're like, I'm going to swear revenge on the cultists who did this to me. So then you go looking for your wife, but your wife has left town because she's already trying to fight off the cultists. So then you go find your wife, and then your wife is like, hey, there's like a bounty on my head. I can't freely move around the city, and the person who put the bounty on my head essentially is in control of like a huge force of like guards. You're gonna have to like stop them. So then you play as the assassin. Well, you play as the guy you've been playing as the whole time, Bayek, and you go and find the bounty hunter guy and you kill him. But when you find the bounty hunter guy and kill him, he essentially reveals that he's a part of like this big guild of bounty hunters, and they're like the most dangerous bounty hunters in the world or something like that. And they're like, yeah, you're now on our hit list. Like your wife was on our hit list, now you're on our hit list, and we're gonna come after you. And that's where I am in the story at this point. Essentially, I'm gonna be hunted down by these assassin dudes. Well, these bounty hunter guys. Which, honestly, bounty hunters sound more like assassins anyways, but, you know, that's, I think, where I'm at in the story. I know there's some other stuff that's happened last episode, but I've been more focused on talking to the live chat, like interacting with you guys, than the story at hand. So that quick recap I just gave was just like a recap of the story so far from what I remember, but I'm sure I left stuff out. But at least now you and I are on the same page. You know everything that I really know about the story. So without further ado, let's jump right in. I'm going to be streaming Assassin's Creed Origins until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Right now it's like 2 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I have to go pick up my laundry from my dad's. Then, after I pick up my laundry from my dad's, we can continue here. Like, we can keep playing through the game and everything. I don't think I like sickle swords. I think I specifically like the heavy blunt weapons. I think I'm just gonna stick with heavy blunt weapons. Like, I might actually take the time to sell all my shit that's not like a heavy blunt weapon. Because I don't care about like swords or sickle swords or anything like that. These slow, very powerful weapons don't have a good range, but they're not like super
She's
slow.
at my estate. We're headed there now.
See, like what he's talking about, I don't really know what he's talking
Cousin Fanos informed me that she was a driven woman stalking deadly prey. It so happened that I also had reason to bring down this prey. When Aya was successful, I stepped in to protect her.
We are grateful.
Aya is my wife, by the way.
We are grateful that you have eliminated Eudoros. He was an odious individual.
I should tell you that in addition to Eudoros, I put an end to the Phylactery of Alexandria, Gennadios.
Gennadios? I am very glad he is dead. But it will cause serious problems for you. The Phylakis are a tightly bound group. And murderers. They will certainly come after you.
So be it. Can I
He's
ask
talking
why
about those
you
bounty
wanted
hunters I was
Eudoros dead?
mentioning before.
As as you know, Cleopatra's brother, Ptolemy, is too young, pliable to be a strong leader. We believe Eudoros was the force behind Ptolemy, responsible for so many of Egypt's current ills.
And like the guy who put a bounty on your wife's head was really messing up Egypt politically, it sounds like. So there was additional justification for why we killed that guy. Ryan said hi. Yo Ryan, welcome to the stream. Good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy and any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on this stream? Ryan said, I'm gonna go eat lunch. Okay, I hope that you have a good lunch, my guy. I'm only gonna be streaming until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time because I have to go pick up my laundry around then. But then after I pick up my laundry, we should be good. Like I should be able to come back and do this
enjoys
more.
The life of high society. I'm pleased that Aya is bringing some sober substance to Cleopatra's social circle. She is an extraordinary woman, your wife.
I know.
Bayek, before I can disclose all secrets, Cleopatra must meet and approve of you.
So I'm about to meet Cleopatra.
Let me give you some advice. When you approach the queen, bend your knee in deference. Speak only in reply. Yours is not to question, but to answer. Do not be distracted by the festivities. She has a large entourage, and they like to amuse themselves. Sometimes to excess. Speak clearly, in measured tones, and above all, do not meet her gaze. Ready?
Don't make eye contact. Get on your knees. Only speak when spoken to. Don't ask questions. It sounds like she has a bunch of friends who while out. How do you get to that point with her? He's like, you have to like be extremely formal with her. That she has like a big like party crew or whatever. Also, I hope that Cleopatra doesn't look ugly. A lot of the female character models have had weird faces so far.
Where is my opium pipe? I will sleep with anyone as long as they agree to be executed in the morning.
Like Xantivis.
He was well satisfied with his bargain. Who is this toothsome fellow?
That seems like a weird
My queen, this is...
setup.
Well?
It is a generous offer, but I've already pledged my life to this woman.
Aya, you have chosen well. Come, we have much to discuss. Celebrate, my friends!
You were meant to kneel.
I like how he was like, who the nigga the guy am? Cleopatra dresses all kinds of crazy.
Meet Aya and Bayek. They put an early end to Eudoros.
Delightful. You are joining our efforts, then?
That guy looks a
I
lot
don't
like
know
my
what
character.
your efforts are.
Eudoros was a member of the Order of Ancients. They are responsible for my exile. They tore me from my throne.
And why should I care about them?
Now, the snake has many heads. Those heads make up the Order.
The snake is the man who killed my son.
It is not so simple.
What are they talking about?
I don't know. They must know something.
The Order of Ancients seeks to control all Egypt. Ptolemy is but their puppet.
The Order of Ancients sounds like it's the Templars, but they just don't have like the name Templars yet.
We have informants in each region, but they have been unable to touch the Order.
Across Egypt, mysterious forces work against us. For instance, here, in the Nile Delta, the endless sands swallow up whole villages, yet a malignant human force moves with them. That force is one of the Order of Ancients, called the Scarab.
And over here, in most sacred Giza?
A shadowy figure called a hyena controls all that occurs. What is certain is that Giza is the land of death and loss.
And then there's Memphis.
All is cursed in my land. Even the sacred Apis bull himself. The one called the Lizard has worked a sort of diabolical power.
All of them have like code names that make them sound like supervillains. Or like old school
So the
gang
snake
members.
is the Order of Ancients.
Yes. Eudorus was known as the Hippo.
Hippos are dangerous.
You are right, my lord.
Siren Head said, am I late? I mean, we
was
just
not the
started
last
like
one.
10 minutes ago. You haven't missed
All
too
of
much.
these are.
When the Order wants something, as
Welcome,
in
by the way, Siren. It's good to have you.
It does not
How's your day
hesitate
today?
to
Do you have any
crush
questions for your
all in
boy
its
and daily
path.
discussion topics that I talk about on the
Siwa.
stream?
Now Fayum. It is the most oppressed region in all of Egypt. Where the crocodile wields cruel power, the denizens live in constant fear. That is the fate that awaits all Egypt if we fail to stop the Order.
So, it seems like the story has had an interesting progression. More or less, the big thing that's happened is that
We need decisive action.
the guy who
It
killed
is
your
time for
son is a part of
assassinations.
the Order of Ancients, which is trying to take over all of Egypt. So now you're like, I want revenge for the
Still
death of my
haven't found
son,
the man who
which
killed
means now we have to take down the Order of Ancients because
Our
that's what he's a
son
part of.
Shed will weep with joy when we clear the map of those figures.
You are my Magi now. Protector of the true Pharaoh of Egypt.
Ooh, I already had a Magi badge. Now I have, like, the official Magi badge. This is like a huge
So shall
honor.
we. Tonight, we drink, celebrate, make love. Tomorrow,
He took off the old one and put on the new hotness. He's ready. That's kind of clean. I like how this is progressing. He also just got a new Magi job. So it's like a part of his duty to like go and take down the Order of Ancients because that's what Cleopatra wants him to do. But he also has his own motivations because he wants revenge. Ryan said hi. Yo, Ryan, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. How's your day today? Do you have any questions for your boy? Do you have any discussion topics you'd like to talk about on the stream? So, what are some, like, map objectives that we can do real quick before we, like, leave this area? There are, like, a few question marks that we could explore. I'm trying to figure out, should I go to this fast travel point first? I feel like the answer is probably yes. Yeah, because I haven't unlocked that yet. Beth said, I'm going to take a nap, LMAO. Okay, I hope you enjoy your nap, Beth. Thank you for tuning in. It's good to have you. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Oh, shit! I didn't take any damage. It's kind of wild. And like I mentioned before, I'm going to continue the stream until 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. After 3 p.m., I'm going to have to pick up my laundry from my dad's. But then once I pick up my laundry from my dad's, I'll come back. I'm going to continue streaming Assassin's Creed Origins. My goal is to play Odyssey after this. Then after Odyssey, I'm hoping to play Assassin's Creed Rogue. So we're going to start playing some of the older games. After Rogue, I'm not sure what I'm going to play next. Maybe Black Flag? Really depends. I'm currently on a pirate kick. I really love the treasure hunting adventures that are in this game. And I imagine that Black Flag and Rogue are going to have a lot more of that. Hopefully Odyssey does too, but I don't know. Siren Head said, I hope don't miss the live streams. Well, if you want to make sure not to miss the live streams, I'd highly recommend to ding 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 ring the notification bell so you get notified whenever we do these live streams. And if you haven't already, just smash that subscribe button. That way, at the very least, if you don't get the notification, you'll see the videos pop up in your subscription box. So I want to try and get all these question marks that are in the immediate area. So the next closest one is over there. So go check out that question mark. Question marks are like a really easy way to get XP, and I think when you go to those question marks, it does reveal like more stuff in that area that you can do. Because right now the map to me looks a little bare. Oh shit. I wasn't sure if that guy was about to like hit me. So many of the NPCs in this game, who are like guards or soldiers or whatever, I think sometimes just get mad at you. Like, I don't even think you really have to do anything sometimes. They just get upset. Also, so this place I discovered just straight up is a fort, which is kind of cool. Oh, and there's treasure there. Okay, so I'm a big fan of the treasure missions. Also, I've learned how to take on these forts after getting a lot of practice. So I think what I need to do is first take down everybody who's guarding like this upper wall area, because they're more likely to spot you and like swarm you with dudes. So if I kill them now, I don't really have to worry about that as much. This one is not as like grandiose as some of the other ones I've seen. I kind of want to hide this guy's body, but I don't know where I would hide it. Like if I tried to like pick up and carry this dude, I don't know where I would actually put him. So I'm just gonna leave his body there for now. If anyone does find him, they're likely someone who's trying to like light the brazier anyways. And if they're already trying to light the brazier, then that means I've already been discovered. So like trying to hide his body may just be unnecessary. Also, fuck. That's like the worst thing you can do, is like jump down before you've killed everybody who's topside. Though to be honest, this base is kind of small. That guy might literally be the only dude who is topside, like in the first place. So I see a dude walking through that door. He might actually be able to see me from there. In Assassin's Creed Origins, people seem to just be able to see like in real life. You know, I'm used to a lot of older stealth games where people's field of view is a lot smaller than you'd think. But I feel like if I was on the corner of that rooftop, he could maybe just see me, just how you would be able to just see somebody on a rooftop normally. Also, there's a guy right there. He almost like completely like slipped my attention. Because you can't see like enemy locations on mini-maps or anything like that, I feel like it's really easy for you to lose track of like where enemies are. This guy is probably worth hiding. Especially since there's just a big ass bundle of leaves over here. Just seems convenient. There's a guy watching the docks. I don't know if there's anyone else around who would catch me killing him. Also, because he's by the docks, I can probably just dump his ass in the water. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what happened? I don't know what happened, but like my controller vibrated. Why the fuck? I don't know why the game sometimes is like, so you just want to put him on the ground, right? Why would I not drop him in the water? What is keeping me from putting him in the water? It should be like the no-brainer. Anyways, I wonder if I get on top of this pen and then I try to do it. Okay. Don't know why that's the deciding factor, but alright. Let me make sure the live chat's still working, because sometimes the PS4 stops showing live chat messages. So I want to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay, so I am missing something. Siren said, okay. Ryan said in other Assassin's Creed games, high ground guards have guns. He said they're like snipers. Oh, I got a level up? That's wild. So this is some pretty fast progression we're getting to right now. Air attacks seem like they'd be pretty good. That's something I've been thinking about. Combo extension is good, but we'd have to save up for it. I think I should go for the air attacks. I think it's worth. I originally was going to go for the seer tree, but it seems like gadgets aren't particularly good. They're limited, and it seems like you randomly like get them replenished. It's not like you have to go to the store to buy more. I forgot that you have the fucking bird and that you can look around. So there is a dude on a rooftop right there. So there are more rooftop guys that I can take on. The bird thing's interesting because unlike detective mode in like a Batman game or something, you can't just continue seeing where you are because the bird's gonna move around. So that guy is, oh, he's trying to deal with the escapees or whatever. That's fair, I guess. Is he the only guy on the ground over there? If so, I might be able to goot his ass. Oh shit, I don't know where he went. Where did he go, actually? Okay, so now I see two guys over there. I think I might be able to goot this guy. He doesn't look particularly tough. Damn it. He's kind of a little bitch. Yeah, his hits do like almost nothing to me. I remember being as weak as you. He's gonna see that guy and go on like higher alert. He might even try to like light a brazier. Come on! What gets me is that their line of sight will trick me into thinking I'm safe. Like, I'll look at him and be like, well, he's looking at that body, and I'm like around this wall, so I'm probably fine. And I'm just wrong. What the fuck? There's just a new guy over there. Like, another dude went and took his post. Okay. I'm hoping that those bodies are actually hidden over there. I'm not entirely sure if they are. If I assassinate him on the docks, will soldiers in boats come to shore to try and, like, kick my ass? Let's see. Ryan said in Assassin's Creed 3 you could keep the eagle vision on while running around, I think. That's interesting. Siren Head said I have to go. Okay, I'll see you when you get back, Siren Head. Thank you for tuning in. I hope to see you on the next stream. Ryan said guns in Assassin's Creed 3 were annoying to use and were improved in Assassin's Creed 4. Were they annoying to use because they were like early guns? Like they weren't like advanced guns? And then were they improved in Assassin's Creed 4 because they're like not modern guns, but more advanced guns than what you had in 3? Because that would make sense. Ryan said there are a bunch of improvements between 3 and 4, but they come with trade-offs. So what are some of the trade-offs for like these new improvements? Excuse me. Ryan said 4 actually takes place 50 years earlier than 3. Oh. Well then, that seems kind of weird. That reminds me of an issue I had with Batman Arkham Origins, where advanced technology that you get in Batman Arkham City is introduced in Origins as if you've had it since Batman was like in his early years of being Batman. Like it was a weird, like, continuity kind of thing. Nicka, you can set traps now? I didn't know that you could trap the Braziers. That's kind of cool. Have I been able to do that the whole time? I just didn't know.
Time to die,
Shit. He's not really that strong. He did get a few good licks in. Fuck. There we go. You're grounded. Oh, you were a captain? That explains why you were a little bit higher level than me. Let's see, Ryan said the guns in 4 are easier to use and deal more damage. He said the guns in 3 are more historically accurate. So the trade-off is that you lose some historical accuracy. Let's see, Ryan said the problem with 3 was the targeting was shit. So you had guns, but it was like difficult to actually shoot anything with them. More historically accurate, but less, like, actually accurate. Have I completed this location? Like, are there any more objectives here? Because I'm pretty sure I got the treasure, and I'm pretty sure I killed the captain. I don't want to leave if there's, like, more shit I could do. Okay, it's checked off. I've already done everything that I need to do here. I really wish there was more fanfare when you completed, like, locations. I think I complained about this earlier when I took down a similar, like, big-ass fort thing. A lot of these are, like, across water and shit. Like, you're getting, like, farther away. I might want to go for, like, this one next. So let me fast travel over here. Let's see. Ryan said AI used deadly group attacks in 3. He said in 4, group attacks don't happen. That seems kind of odd. Ryan said in 4, double cinematic kills are hella rare. So it's hard for you to, like, kill 2 people at once. Because people normally just attack you, like, one at a time. This is a fast travel point that spawns you on the ground. That's useful. That was something I had actually complained about previously. Ryan said, like, every couple 100 hours of play. 100 hours of play? How often do you play games for hundreds of hours? That seems like a hyperbolic statement. Let's see, Ryan said, and only on land. So never at sea would you get, like, a cinematic double kill? Let's see. I always forget that you have the camel. I honestly think traversing through this world on the camel doesn't really seem any faster than running on foot, and it doesn't seem nearly as fun. I actually enjoy when you just, like, run on foot to go places. Yo, there's like a treasure hunting mission? I'm a big fan of that. Normally they're in more dangerous places. I don't care about the scroll thing. I don't know where the big boy treasure is. Whenever I'm doing the, like, eagle scan, it's supposed to show, like, arrows that show where other treasure is located. Even if it's, like, through walls and stuff, you should get a little arrow that shows you, like, it's in this building over here. So it's weird that this is a treasure hunting site. But I'm not even getting, like, little arrows and huts or anything. Oh, those huts are closed up. You can even go in there. This is weird. Is there treasure, like, on a ship or something? Ryan said, on foot you can parkour. He said Assassin's Creed 3 has a bunch of more gadgets and weapons. This game has gadgets and weapons, but only if you, like, spec into them, like, on your, level up tree. But I don't really like them. I think I'd like them if they had, like, a cooldown instead of whatever weird system they're using. Because for this one, it's like, you upgrade your character, it's like you unlock, like, fire bombs or something, and you have 3 fire bombs. And then you use the fire bombs, and you get them back, but you have no idea when you're going to get them back. It's not like there's, like, a cooldown timer that lets you know that, like, in so many, like, seconds or minutes, you're gonna, like, suddenly have more. And it makes me feel weird about using them, because I never know when I'm gonna get them back. Whereas when you upgrade just being able to fight, it's like an unlimited resource. Like if you unlock a combo extension, you just always have a combo extension. You don't have to worry about running out of that. And I guess that's why I started speccing to the warrior tree. I originally was going to go hard on the seer tree. The treasure is actually like under the water? Wait, that wasn't the main treasure, right? This like kind of got me fucked up. Like I don't know. That looked almost like a main treasure icon, and then it went away. Let's see. Ryan said, but you can only carry a few of each. He said in 4 there are less weapons, but you can carry a lot more. Interesting. And then he said of each, and then he said like smoke bombs. So I still haven't found the treasure of this location. So this is probably the worst treasure hunting mission as of yet, like that I've had in this game. Because this is reminding me more of the papyrus missions. So the papyrus missions and the treasure hunting missions are literally like the same thing, but the difference is that for treasure hunting missions, normally you're like in a restricted area, you know, enemies are constantly trying to like chase after and kill you. It's like a really like exciting kind of thing, but the goal isn't to kill the enemies, it's to like find the treasure and like get out. And sure, you might fight a few enemies to get the treasure, but it's more like a risk-reward kind of mission. The papyrus missions are normally like, here's a really big location, and hidden somewhere is like a piece of paper. And the reward for like doing it isn't really that big, like you don't get a lot from it. And no one's really trying to kill you when you're like looking for a random scroll that's hidden somewhere. But with the treasure hunting missions, you get like better loot, because it's normally like you got a cool new sword or like a shield or something like that. And even if you don't want it, you could sell it and then use the money to like buy something you actually do want. But this one is reminding me, like this treasure hunting mission feels a lot more like a papyrus mission, because no one's trying to kill you. There's no one trying to get you. And then the papyrus missions seem a lot harder. You can't just use your like treasure scan or whatever to find it. And this is feeling like that too. Like this is such a like open area, and my treasure scan doesn't show me anything, which is like the main way you find stuff like that. And it's just kind of like confusing me. Like I don't know where the treasure's supposed to be. Maybe it's in the water. I found treasure in the water earlier and I was really surprised. I guess that's a good way to hide it, to be honest. But how do you keep track of it? How do you make sure that like a wild animal doesn't like eat it or something? Ryan said 4 has sea shanties, so that outweighs everything else, lol. I've heard a good few reviewers talk about like how the sea shanties are like pretty entertaining. So apparently sea shanties are big hype. Is that guy like a bad guy? Or is he just a guy walking through? He's just a guy walking through. What if I use sinew? Sinew or whatever. That's a fish. That's a fucking crocodile. My goodness. My mind's like, if I killed the crocodile, what would I get for it? Ryan said in Assassin's Creed 3, you can generate a bunch of money, but you run out of anything to buy. That's understandable. That's how Naruto Clash of Ninja 2 was. I bought like literally everything in the store, and whenever you go to the store, they say, come back later when we have more items, but they never have more items, so it's weird. Wait a minute. The treasure's there, but it's by 2 fucking crocodiles? Is that what you're trying to tell me? I gotta swim into literal crocodile-infested water? Ryan said, but it's better that things are expensive because it is more fun to generate money by pirating. Like, it encourages you to, like, play the game. Y'all niggas tripping. Yo. This treasure hunting mission got turned up to 11. Look at that big ass crocodile right there. Get the fuck out of here, like right now. The sound got me. Let's see. Ryan said, as well as ammo being more expensive, which is still fine. Okay, that was kind of tense, actually. Since you didn't know if the crocodiles were gonna fuck with you or not. Let's see. Did I say it was more intensive? I feel like that's not what I meant to say. Let's see. There are all these like question marks around. And I'm curious if I want to explore into like those dark water areas to check out those question marks or not. I'm going to try and head to that ship over there, and then maybe I can use it to explore some of those question marks in the distance. I think what I could do is I could focus on character progression, and then that will help me do like story progression. Excuse me. You guys may be wondering why I would go for that big ship instead of going for, say, like a smaller ship. It's because there are all these fucking crocodiles here. I just don't think those smaller ships would keep me safe from those crocodiles, like, at all. But if I can steal, like, a real, like, whole-ass boat, I think that'd be worth it. Did I mark, like, nothing but mean to mark this ship? So I'm, like, running toward the ship, but my marker's, like, far to the side. Let's see. Ryan says Assassin's Creed 4 has extensive underwater treasure hunting. Does it also have fucking, like, crocodiles and shit? Oh shit, am I getting attacked by a crocodile? Like, right now? Okay. You really have to use target lock, like for real, for heavy attack. I think it doesn't mean shit for light attack, but for heavy attack, it's like practically mandatory. Because it's just so hard to land it. Fuck. He's still so far below my level. They make levels matter so much. There just straight up is a crocodile trying to attack this big ass boat. Oh shit. I mean, I think he was more worried about the crocodile. What happens if I throw a guy overboard while a crocodile is attacking the ship? Will he eat him? Okay, he's drifting toward the crocodile. What do you think's gonna happen? Crocodile doesn't care. There's a guy swimming. Oh shit, a crocodile's on his ass. Oh shit. Oh, I gotta get a better view. Did he get him? I see him like yelling and shit. Oh my goodness. I can leap attack onto a fucking crocodile? Where do I have to go to do that? Sounds like some WWE crocodile wrestling shit. Oh, I'm on fire. Oh, there's a little torch there. Oh shit, I'm lighting the ship on fire. Okay. This is different. Oh gosh. Okay. Fuck me. Hit him! Hit him with your thing! Okay. These crocodiles are pussies. Well, what the fuck? The way that your controller vibrates when like an enemy is trying to hit you can sometimes make you feel like you're just already getting hit. I wish I could do a leap attack. He's too fucking far away. Ow, that hurt me. Just jumping from there. I need to turn off the target lock. I don't think you can steal the big boats. I thought you could steal big boats. I think these are just the best weapons. These like big ass maces or whatever. Oh, I found another like treasure hunting spot. Oh, if you get spotted while you're using Sinew, the game will straight up be like, yo, you gotta stop using Sinu. There's like a guard coming for you. I kind of like that, because that was the thing I was afraid of. I was like, if you can't run around while using Sinu, then doesn't that just make you like super vulnerable to attack? But they essentially are like, if a guard is actively chasing you, you can't use Sinu. Which I think is a fair trade-off. Scan vision here was just better than Sinu. Sinu didn't point out any of that shit. Oh, I keep forgetting. A isn't the button to interact. Well, not A. X. Cross? Technically it's cross, I think. There's a song by Sad Frosty called New Kicks, and a feature on the song says, I'm not Jesus, don't cross me, or something like that. I think he says, no, I'm not Jesus, don't cross me, or something along those lines. I really like that line. I remember telling Beth about that, and she also thought that was like an interesting line. I need to stop using like Sinu. Like, I just want to give me like the scan. Here's more treasure. New kicks, check that. Fake chain diamonds, forget that. All these other rappers got setbacks. I'll run the game, bitch, I said that. What? New kicks, check that. Fake chain diamonds, forget that. All these other rappers got setbacks. I run the game, bitch, I said that. Oh, is he already dead? Yeah, he's already dead. They just have dead animals on the shoreline. Let's see. When I said shoreline, it reminded me of a song that I haven't listened to in like maybe like a few months that I really like. So I can see you standing on the coastline. And I know you were waiting as I take my life's time. I don't know what it feels like, but I can feel it surrounding me when I walk on the bright side. Oh, it feels like it's all I need.
I should investigate this.
Wait, it wants me to, avenge the death of this, like, player character? Sure. Well, hold on. Stop tracking this mission. I want to do the fucking other thing I was doing. Untrack that. I don't really care about the other player character that much. Where's the treasure at? That's what I'm currently looking for. Okay. I don't see the fucking treasure. Those guys have higher numbers over their heads.
We cannot fail our mission!
Oh shit! That nigga was fighting a cobra. I was curious what the fuck he was trying to hit. Being able to stagger is just really good. That was actually really crazy to see him fight the cobra. It was a nice, like, emergent, like, event. Nigga just rats here. Yeah, here we go. They hid it on a decrepit boat next to the dock. So they like to hide them like closer to water so that you'll search the whole camp and it's like there's nothing in the camp proper. I do need to go to like a blacksmith or something though at some point. Oh goodness. I didn't know I had access to something so much better than what I already was using. It's a rare weapon too. I'm not even sure if it's worth it to use money to buy weapons, because if you regularly do treasure hunting missions, you just find like the best shit. The best shit I've ever seen in the game has just been stuff that you get from playing the game itself, which is a good thing. Excuse me. That question mark seems new. Fast travel not available. Have I not unlocked that fast travel point? Excuse me. That would be the next thing I'd want to do. This little, like, ravine in the middle of the canyon is kind of cool. I like it. What I'll probably do is around 3 or so, I'll message my dad and I'll ask him if my laundry's ready. And if it's not ready, then there's no reason for me to really stop the stream. But if it is ready, then I will stop the stream and I'll head over to Dad's to pick up my laundry. Technically, there are like a couple things that I need to do. I might stop the stream at 3 because not only do I need to pick up my laundry, but Dad like offered me like some Tupperware or whatever that contained like gumbo. I ate that gumbo, but I still haven't washed the Tupperware. So I need to wash that Tupperware so I can return that to Dad's. So I might end the stream at 3, regardless of whether or not my laundry is ready, just so that I can hit up that Tupperware cleaning. Okay. So we got our next marker set up. I need to start creating like shorter summaries to give at the beginning of these videos to like catch people up with the story. Because it's not too hard. Like now I can say, you're Bayek, you're a magi of Cleopatra, who's like the true pharaoh of Egypt. But she's essentially been like cast off her throne by the Order of Ancients who are trying to take over all of Egypt. You want revenge for your son's death, and it's literally your job to like protect Cleopatra and all of Egypt. Aw shit. I didn't realize that you were actively talking to this nigga. I guess I just wasn't sure that you were a fan of talking to dead niggas in the first place. Had to go and piss me off. Newsflash, douchebag. Fighting me is not a good idea. Let's see if there are any more guys who are like up above the fighting area. They're the people who would be able to light the brazier the fastest. Also, if there is a brazier here, I now know that I can trap braziers. So if I can find the brazier and trap it, that will really help keep me from just getting caught. I don't see a brazier, which is like the equivalent of them not having an alarm system. That makes them feel incompetent. Okay. Slow down, son. So I set a marker on that enemy, and I'm very curious to see if that marker will follow that enemy's position, allowing me to straight up just track him.
Die, die!
Oh shit. I didn't like turn around. I think he's the captain. Killed him with one swing. All in my berserker move. His accuracy with the bow is pretty on point. He hit me a lot more than I'm used to getting hit by like a single archer. Heavy blunt weapons legitimately seem like the only weapons worth like caring about in any way. I guess I would want to go up here and get this one in this corner next.
Wait a second. Eat this!
Archers are really not that good. Archers are best when you're getting swarmed by like a ton of enemies, and then you have like 3 or 4 archers in the back trying to shoot at you while you're also trying to deal with everybody else you're fighting. That's when the archers seem really good. Okay, I still have like 4 more minutes. Also, I'm pretty sure I beat that objective at the place I was just at. I don't even see that location on the map. Well, that's because I set my map to only show uncompleted locations. So that actually makes a lot of sense why I wouldn't see it. I've heard that level 40 is like the top dog shit in this game. Like once you start approaching level 40, you're like pretty strong. So maybe it would be smart to just keep playing until you hit around like level 40, and then you run through the story missions like they're nothing. Excuse me. I wonder if in these like more wild forested areas, if it actually would make more sense. Hyena lair. So my mission is to kill a hyena. Did I do it? They're not really that powerful. I like how the hyena lair has all this fucking like treasure around. Like, it looks like they took over a human camp at some point. So let's see. It's odd how much you can do in this game in like a very short amount of time. Like when I marked that location on the map, I wasn't entirely sure I'd be able to, in less than 4 minutes, actually like do it. Okay, I whistled for my camel, but I feel like...
Whoa.
Is this gonna be faster than if I ran? I mean, it looks like it's faster. Maybe in cities it just doesn't... Oh, shit. Crocodile lair, you say? That hoe is indeed alive. As is that hoe right there. Shit. I want to do a leap attack on his ass. Fuck. Nigga's trying to make me Captain Hook. A crocodile's tail whip is insanely powerful. At least in real life. You video game hoes. Shit. Fuck. I'll have to call Larry. Larry, you always showing up uninvited and shit. Okay. Wait, what the fuck? Have I not completed Crocodile Lair? Nigga, you know how many crocodiles I just murdered? They're all still here. The fuck is the one I was supposed to kill? Is it that nigga? There's a big old boy over there. Holy shit, yep, I probably am supposed to kill that guy. Oh man, he's still in the water. Hey little bitch. Listen to me when I'm talking to you, you dinosaur headass. Yeah, fuck you, come over here. Wait. We know better. I've gotten plenty of new bows, and I just haven't focused on those because I haven't really been using bows. I have this shit called the Gazella bow. Best bow I own. I'm gonna use it on the crocodile. Dinosaur looking ass bitch. Yeah, keep that mouth open. What are you doing? Run away. On that pussy shit? Shouldn't be fucking with Grove Street, bitch. Hey. got shooters down in Grove Street, bitch. Back with the suburbs. You already know. Cool, we got him. My camel's over there just walking in circles, he doesn't have shit to do. Don't get killed by crocodiles now. Okay. I think I'm now... Yeah, it's past 3, so I need to watch that Tupperware and contact my dad. Yo, thank you all for watching. If you guys like this video, make sure to smash that like button, favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding, 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 ring the notification bell to be notified whenever we do these videos. It's your friend, your boy, Jump Like the One Only, logging out. Peace. Stay tuned for more content. Check the guy.